coast to coast, it's your hosts, the Lombardi Leap and Mersey FB. This is Beyond the Frozen Tundra.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Blaine, here with Matt on another episode of Beyond the Frozen Tundra. And we're going to talk about
before we get started, we
Isaiah
should
McDuffie.
say McDuffie, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about that?
My question was, and I tweeted this out, so this one's for you, Badger Pact. I said, why? Like, why do we feel the need to do this? I think at best, McDuffie is our linebacker 5, and we could get a cheaper and longer contract out of like the draft or UDFA. So I don't understand why.
5?
Yeah.
I could argue.
I do not like McDuffie. I'm sorry to say it. I think he is slow and small for the position.
I can argue 4.
I would play Neiman and Welch over McDuffie.
I mean, Neiman is 6'3". And Isaiah McDuffie's only 6'1".
He's only 6'1". He's always looked slow to me on the field. Like he's a -1 in coverage options.
Oh yeah, his coverage is. He's definitely not a cover guy at all whatsoever. I really don't know. It's like I'm looking at the depth chart, and obviously you have your 2 starters, 1 and 2, Edgerrin Cooper and Zaire Franklin. They traded for him. From what I'd watched in Tyron Hopper, I thought I liked what I saw.
Me too.
But
hell, I liked what I saw out of a guy they medically released this summer.
Who's that? Who'd they medically release?
JDJ, Jamon.
Oh yeah. True. True.
So
that is very true.
When he played that Minnesota game.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, even Christian Welch is almost 6'3", 240.
And
like
they're
Isaiah
also
McDuffie,
faster.
Yeah, I mean, Isaiah McDuffie's only 227, 6'1". I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I get that he's 26, and I've seen people tweet out that, well, you could do worse than having Isaiah
McDuffie. Which
McDuffie
true.
At linebacker 3, they said. At linebacker 3. And then some of them went so far as to say he's a better linebacker than Quay Walker. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Like, PFF grades would agree with you. But from watching with your eyes, yes, Quay missed a lot of reads. He was improving. However, the price tag that Quay came with was just too high to ultimately pay this past year.
Yeah.
If, let's say, same scenario, Quay Walker, LB3 at McDuffie's price tag, or Isaiah McDuffie, like same scenarios, I would take Quay. Bigger, faster.
I would take Quay. Yeah.
So
bigger, faster,
that's all
more upside.
More upside, but
yeah,
I don't. Now you question the Hopper pick. It's if you go into training camp and McDuffie's still ahead of Hopper, then you're wondering why they took Hopper in the first place when guys like Peyton Wilson, Cedric Gray, JD Bertrand were all on the board instead. So
you're
that's
kind
my
of
little soapbox.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of bleeding into is Hopper a bust territory right now, at least within the eyes of the Packers organization.
It's weird because it's the same like scouting staff that it's like the same front office still too. So
I honestly thought like Isaiah McDuffie would be on would get a one-way ticket to Miami at this point.
Me too, because I thought he was Halfley's guy, which is why he stuck around.
Maybe that's still the case. Maybe Tyron Hopper proves to be linebacker 3, or I don't know, because they gave Zaire Franklin that extension, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I do believe they extended him.
Yeah, they gave Zaire Franklin that extension. You're gonna have to pay Cooper
a lot of money.
A lot of money soon.
I think you'd add a draft pick in this room, at least just for depth. And like,
Cooper,
there is a dude in this upcoming linebacker draft.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, because in essence, you're saying, okay, these are my 4 linebackers right now, for sure. For sure, going into the future, it's McDuffie, Hopper, Cooper, and Franklin. Which, I mean, you definitely could do a lot worse, but you're effectively saying Isaiah McDuffie is linebacker 3 because you're paying him almost $5 million. I don't know.
I don't see that. I don't see him as linebacker 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I don't see him as linebacker 3. I mean, like Nick Niemann, I like Nick Niemann better on special teams, and I think
Because he at least gives you something on special teams.
I think Welch is more of a better overall linebacker as well. This one's a slight head scratcher. I'll reserve some of my judgment until we get the actual contract details, because maybe it's not necessarily you're not necessarily paying him $5 million.
I'm looking
But-
at sorry, I'm just looking at
I checked
PFF right now
Sportica.
to see how much like special team snaps he played.
And they estimated at $5 million. The estimate for his contract is $5 million, almost just shy of it. So I don't know. I was kind of shocked to hear an Isaiah McDuffie.
Oh, okay, never mind. He is
extension.
actually pretty good on special teams.
He played a lot. I thought he played a
314
lot.
total snaps.
I was gonna say. So
But
maybe
a lot of
I
it
mean,
was kick return, kickoff coverage, field goal block. Yeah, he's on the field a lot as the linebacker in field goal block scenarios.
Well, we
and
haven't gotten a
kickoff
lot of
return and
those.
coverage. Yeah, 10 tackles, 4 assists.
but cover. I know kickoff coverage. He's been solid. He's definitely been solid out there. So like that. Maybe it's just another investment into special teams. Maybe he is. It's $5 million though. Again,
It's a lot.
I'll have to wait. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see what the numbers actually are, and see how Russ Ball cooked, in essence.
Yeah.
But hey, congrats on Isaiah McDuffie, getting his money. I kind of hope Tyron Hopper does work out, but right now, I mean, I do have questions. And speaking of questions here, the theme of our episode today is we're going to talk about a breakout player, a takeout player, a riser, and a regressor. And I'm going to and also a surprise stud, as I like to call it. And I'm going to clarify these here real quick. A breakout player is just somebody who we think is just going to go off this year. Like maybe last year either had a down year or it's just coming in and we think, boom, gonna put up numbers. A takeout player, I say takeout player. That's what I'm calling a player who we think is going to get benched, who's just going to get taken out of the starting lineup. It tends to happen a lot more than people realize too. So that's what a takeout player is. And a riser is just somebody who like maybe had an okay last year and is just going to take that another step. Not necessarily going to have like an all-pro, Pro Bowl type year. Just another guy who's going to take the next step in his development, maybe become like a solid starter type of thing. And then a regressor is just somebody who we think is going to take a step back. And then the surprise stud is I call this the I told you so pick. This is where if we're going to talk about a guy who we're like, that guy's going to go off this year, and we're going to be able to say, I told you so.
All right. Let's get started. Who do you have as your breakout candidate?
I bet you could guess.
If it's mine, I'm going to be upset.
Offense or defense?
Offense.
It probably is the same.
Is he a wide receiver?
He's a wide receiver.
Does he wear 0?
He does.
Damn. Like it feels like low-hanging fruit, but it's true.
It does. I mean, it's hard not to pick Matthew Golden.
It's really hard not to pick Golden. I'll pick someone else and like snap decision here real quick while you tell us why.
Like, I mean, let's look at it. Romeo Doubs is gone, and that's the position that Matthew Golden sits best at is that Z role. Then on top of that too, they traded Dontavian Wicks, who kind of ate some of Matthew Golden's snaps there as well. So your pecking order is effectively Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Matthew Golden. Those are your 1, 2, and 3 wide receivers. No questions asked. I liked what Matt LaFleur did on occasion with Matthew Golden. When he actually played him out of the Z, he was always getting open. And I think too that the unique thing about Golden is again, he plays his best spot is the Z, but he can go outside and he can run from the slot a little bit. I'm not necessarily saying he's that combine speed. I don't think he's that combine speed. I think he's still quick, but man, his route running is clean and crisp, and I think it's only gotten better here. I think that he's going to become a much bigger part of the offense than people expect. I mean, you've locked up Christian Watson, you've locked up Jaden Reed for the next couple of years. Matt LaFleur has really been kind of looking for a consistent wide receiver piece that he can move around. I know Matt LaFleur is one of those guys who does speak a lot to versatility. And I think that Matthew Golden is one of those guys who really is part of that versatility box that he checked. His route running and just his ability to get open really do stand out. And I think Jordan Love is just going to trust him more and more. Not to mention, I'm expecting another I expect Christian Watson to be out there consistently. So it's like, who are you going to stop? Like who are you going to stop? I mean, Christian Watson, who is 6'4" and runs a 4.3, or Matthew Golden, who runs a 4.4, 4.3, if you believe the combine, and is a crisp runner.
None of them.
Yeah,
Green Bay offense explodes to 2011 looking.
Ugh, dude, just honestly, four verts.
Four words all the time. Someone run open.
I expect a big year from Matthew Golden. I really do.
Like Tucker Kraft is a little obvious one, returning from injury. It was starting to he was starting to get national attention, but now I think he will really get national attention.
Top 5 tight end national attention, I'm thinking.
At least. Okay. Then both of these would be on defense. Trying to think here. LVN, another one.
Yeah. That was if I was going to go defense, LVN was my defensive pick.
Okay, I'll be defense here. LVN is the defensive pick. Learning from Micah's tutelage, kind of getting another year healthy, another offseason, and keep on building what that frame, size, and speed can allow. It's going to be impressive. Hoping he finally puts it all together and stays healthy. But I think he could really break out looking at how many sacks he finished with last year? 7? No, 7, 5.
I think 5.
Oh, 1.5. Never mind.
Oh.
I thought
it felt like more, but
felt like more.
He did miss a couple games.
He did, yeah. He
that
missed a lot of games.
That foot injury was nagging last year.
So to this point, he has 8.5 career sacks. I bet he gets that this year alone.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, I think. Yeah, I do think Rashawn Gary kind of held him back too. Just with his play. Like again, thankful Rashawn Gary was a Packer. I'm more happy he's in Dallas now. To be honest. Yeah, I think defensively speaking, like LVN was really my pick. I think you did see him start to take off last year, but then that just again the foot injury. It's kind of like with Devontae Wyatt too. They start to break out and then they get some lower body injury.
Yeah,
and you're like,
some
no,
weird lower body injury. Then you're like, oh, and it's never a lower body injury that keeps them in the season. It's always something that knocks them out for 8 weeks at a time.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
frustrating.
Well, when we speak of Wyatt, rookie year he had 1.5 sacks. Sophomore year, 5.5. Third year, 5. 2024 or 2025, he played 8 games or 10 games, and he had 4. So
he gets so close.
If he can stay healthy, it's just let these guys stay healthy so they can play. God, the football gods, I'm praying to you. I'm on my hands and knees. Let my team stay healthy.
Please, at least somewhat healthy. At least healthier than last year. That's for sure.
Okay.
And speaking of health, my takeout player, a guy who I think is going to get benched, is on
because of being hurt.
Well, I'm hoping nobody gets hurt.
Yes.
But it was tough. I was thinking between 2 players, and health was the biggest question for the offensive line going into last year.
Oh, I see.
Coming out of last year, yeah. So I thought about Aaron Banks, but I ended up going with Sean Rhyan.
That makes sense because Burton. We're both very high on Burton.
Yeah.
So we think he can at least be replaced, or Ryan can be replaced pretty easily, especially when you saw what happened towards the end of the season.
Yeah. And look, I understand Sean Ryan's getting the offseason now to actually practice center. I thought that was his better position coming out of college. I thought he should have started there, and now he's a little bit behind the 8 ball, to say the least. I think Jager Burton can survive at guard, but I think ideally you want him in at center. And man, I think he should start right away at center, just because he's going to be your center now into the future, in my opinion. There, I know a lot of other people were higher on Sean Rhyan at center than I was. I didn't like Sean Ryan's play at center. I think the reason is people liked Sean Ryan's play at center was just because Elton Jenkins' play at center was just so bad, unbelievably awful, that putting in Sean Rhyan, you're like, well, this isn't unbelievably awful. Yeah, that's just bad. It was just awful. I legitimately thought it was just awful, and he's part of the reason why I think Jordan Love had, man, what is it? I just saw a ridiculous post about how many dropbacks a game that Jordan Love had, and again, it's a testament to Jordan Love avoiding sacks too as well. I don't think we really understand how good Jordan Love is at avoiding sacks, especially with that offensive line last year. And I think that does kind of domino effect at two positions. One, obviously left tackle, Rasheed Walker, but I think getting a center there who can consistently anchor, who you can trust, as well as um, just kind of assist that offensive line even further is so important here. And so that's why I don't think Sean Ryan's play is going to hold up all that long. And I think Burton is going to end up sliding in there a lot quicker. It would not shock me if Burton wins the center job in OTAs.
That have passed.
I'm sorry, not OTAs, training camp.
Training
What's
camp?
next? Training camp,
Mhm.
yeah. Sorry. Training camp. I'm a little behind there mentally. Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
be shocked if Jager wins the center position, effectively benching Sean Ryan before the season even starts. Would not shock me. And
You
I would
got
much rather
awfully close to my takeout candidate.
other side. Is it the left guard?
Yeah, I'm leaning Aaron Banks as my takeout candidate.
Who do you think replaces him?
I think your best five probably is Morgan, Burton, Ryan, Belton, Tom.
Really?
Yeah. It's again a big if on Sean Ryan.
Yeah.
Banks has not stayed healthy, and when he has stayed healthy, his play's not been great. I understand the reasons as to why you could be hopeful for Aaron Banks. I'm personally not there yet. I didn't want to quite go at like the really obvious like fruit of like Keyshawn Nixon.
I know. That's such low-hanging fruit.
Even Carrington felt like a little too obvious, but
yeah. I actually do agree with you. Because like
I think we could
thought
add
Banks,
another guard, like maybe see what God, what's his name? If Zeitler's got one more year in him.
Well, here's the thing. Like, there's Dylan Wade or Josh Getsky. We talked about them in previous episodes, and I like both those guys as well. I think I
like Wade a lot. Yeah,
you like Wade a lot, and I like Getsky a lot as well.
we're also forgetting about Kennard, who can play guard, but
true. Oh yeah, true. And like the Travis Glover experience,
yeah,
as well. Just kind of depends there. I mean, I do agree with you when it comes to Banks. I think Banks is on thin ice, even though they did restructure his contract. I think he does play. But like my kind of thought, like one of my potential risers, or who I thought could be a riser here. I'll talk, but this isn't the guy I went with. I did pick somebody from defense for my riser, but my kind of second guy was I like Anthony Belton. I'm a big Anthony Belton fan. He dropped, I think, like 30 pounds or something this offseason. Which should help him move quicker. My mindset was like, if I'm going to replace two guys on the offensive line who are going to be in the future, I'm moving Anthony Belton to left guard. And so I do fundamentally believe that your best offensive line moving forward is Morgan at left tackle, Belton at left guard, Burton at center, and then either Getsky or Wade at right guard, or even Travis Glover at right guard. And then obviously Zach Tom at right tackle.
Mm-hmm. You don't even think Ryan could slot in at right guard, where he's played most of his career to date?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm comfortable with Sean Ryan playing guard, right guard as well, just kind of based on that contract. Either or, Belton or Sean Ryan on the left or right side, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have any issues with that. And I mean, Sean Ryan's contract is pretty expendable going into next year too.
Who's your riser?
So I did go defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if you can guess this, because I don't know. So this will be a tough guess.
All right.
It's in the secondary.
Catan.
No, that's a good guess though. That is a good guess.
Evan
But
Williams?
his name,
Just because he's kind of like Steady Eddie?
No, his name does have a K in it though. He got hurt last year, and the Packers really did like him.
Oh, Kamal Hadden. Yes.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked Kamal Hadden. Yeah.
I was like, who in the secondary has a K in it? I'm like, we're not talking about McKinney as a riser. Like, come on.
No,
like,
not
totally
McKinney.
forgot about Kamal Hadden, who I've talked about on this show multiple times.
I think Kamal Hadden is going to take another step, and it would not shock me if our starting core, like everybody talks about Benjamin St. Juste
And Cisse.
and Cisse, yeah. Like obviously, like I've come to like Cisse a little bit more, especially what I've seen. It seems like he's doing better on the book side of things. I would not shock me again if Cisse replaces
Valentine?
not Valentine. Keyshawn Nixon. That's not going to surprise me at all whatsoever.
I mean,
at the very least,
Nixon, so
they shouldn't pay Nixon. At the very least, though, to your point, he'll replace Valentine. I think Kamal Hadden is going to get more snaps than people realize. The Packers really liked him a lot, and that's between two defensive coordinators too, because he was there under Joe Barry.
I don't think he was. Sure. No, I think he came in first year of Hafley.
Did he come in the first year of Hafley? When did we lose Joe Barry? Was it 2023?
Yeah, this year was the first year he played. He was a 2024 draft pick.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't. But he was under Jeff Hafley.
Yes.
He got snaps over Carrington Valentine.
Mm-hmm. Because of the tackling ability. Better coverage, in my opinion, sometimes.
Yeah.
But he briefly in the Minnesota game, or was it the first Minnesota game or the second one? He covered Jefferson and did pretty well.
I mean, he's 6'1", 192. He has decent size. I like his confidence. He does have some ball skills.
He was kind of fun at Tennessee. He was really fun to watch at Tennessee.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential there in him. I think with this secondary coach, I think he's kind of an under the radar kind of guy that I think is going to take another step beyond just special teams. And it would not shock me if by the end of the year your two starting outside cornerbacks are Cisse and Hadden.
I mean, we have St. Juice too, so that'll be a bit of a mountain to climb for him.
I think St. Juice is more of a special teamer. I do. I think he's fine in zone. Well. I don't think that St. Juice is better than Kamal Hadden. I think Kamal Hadden is a better football player. I think that Hadden definitely does play aggressive. I think he can stick in man as well as I think he has the instincts for zone as well. So that kind of puts him a leg up on St. Juice, who I see strictly a zone guy. I mean, obviously a lot of the NFL plays that. That's what Gannon likes. But again, I think Hadden has the developmental prowess right there to take another step and potentially kind of take a starting position, or at the very least get a lot more snaps if he stays healthy and that ankle is all good to go, which it kind of, I know on Instagram and stuff like that, it seems like it was.
He's posting like he's good to go.
Mm-hmm, yeah. So
of course,
it looks like he should.
Ever cautious organization.
I know, right? Well, who's your riser?
You want to guess?
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Adrian Cooper.
No, close. Well, actually not close. He plays first level of the defense.
I'm trying to think. Not Colin Oliver. Baron Sorrell?
Ooh, third time's a charm. Also a second year guy. Interior.
Warren Brinson.
Yes.
That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
He's my surprise. He was going to be my surprise. He was one of my surprise studs.
Okay. So I think he takes another step in his development. NFL offseason, he's getting more used to what the Green Bay Packers are asking him to do. It's different than what they were asking him to do at Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's in a defensive scheme that's a little more friendly for him, he won't be taking on as many double teams.
Even when he did, though, he flashed.
Dude, he was pretty solid.
He was pretty solid. I think the Packers have something there.
Oh,
100%.
for sure. Let me look at, PFF grades didn't love him, but hey, we don't like this site anyway.
I don't really do it. I don't do it for the grades.
No, I don't use it for the grades. It's just metrics. He's more of a pass rusher in the NFL, which is weird because he was more of a run defender at Georgia. But if you can get him to kind of anchor down, improve that run defense. And also you have to remember, rookie defensive tackles in the NFL tend to struggle a little bit and then take off.
Yes, that is very true.
It's a hard position to come in and do well right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's a great pick for a riser and him taking the next step. And to the point, I mean, these football games are going to be won and lost in the trenches. I mean, obviously, I talked a lot about the offensive line and for our risers and takeouts. And here you are talking about the defensive line with LVN and Warren Brinson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my regressor is also on the defensive line.
Javon Hargrave?
No, Carl Brooks.
You think he's going to take another step back?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was a little worried about the amount of snaps he was playing last year as the season went on. Now I'm really worried.
You think he's going to get you think he could still get traded?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, defensive line depth is like a precious commodity. He's one of the guys who can rush the passer, so there is that. But I just
All
think
he can do.
there is, especially at his size, he's very small. He did have his best statistical year under or in a 3-4, which was his rookie year.
Yes, that is true.
When you look at like the production that he's had these past couple of years, it's just fallen off, and I think he could go even further.
I mean, top 4 right now. Your top 4 guys, I think, are obviously Javon Hargrave, Chris McClellan, Devontae Wyatt, Warren Brinson.
You think because Riley's out for the year with the Achilles, you could maybe get him back week 18, like for a late season push. So there's that too. You just don't have a ton of bodies.
And you're hoping Nazir Stackhouse takes that nose tackle step. So that's 5 guys. And I mean, they have Anthony Campbell, Jonathan
Ford is like the 6th guy, sure.
Yeah. And then Jaden Crumedy.
It's probably going to get cut. It's just the way that
Mississippi State.
Yeah.
25. Yeah. I don't know.
And the Dante Barnett's like the inner IPP guy. So
yeah. So that'll be a practice squad guy. Mm-hmm.
But
it's just a matter.
There's
not much out there.
A lot of the things Karl Brooks does can get wiped away by good offensive guard play.
Yeah, did you know Anthony Campbell? Like, this is random, but did you know Anthony Campbell's 6'6"?
6'6", 307?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize he was that tall.
Huh. Never played in an NFL game.
No, he's just with Seattle's practice squad.
Yeah.
That's a mammoth human being.
No, it was not. Oh my. Huh. Oh yeah, I remember watching this guy's film and having it be like 2 minutes long because there was nothing on it. Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what you do with Karl Brooks. I mean, I think you keep him, but just because, like you said, defensive tackle depth is a commodity, just like offensive line depth.
Some of the top guys here tend to get hurt. So
yes, unfortunately. I mean, if you need your roster shuffle, man, this was tough. Like I had leaned towards either. So my regressor. Okay, I'm going to clarify this. I thought about Javon Hargrave, and the reason is I say Javon Hargrave. I know he's not coming off. He's coming out of a not so great system in Minnesota. But I also think like just people are going to have these expectations for Javon Hargrave. I'm not expecting him to be Devontae Wyatt. He's 33 at this point. I think that I think he'll be fine in what he's being asked to do, but this is very much a depth piece, obvious pass rusher kind of a thing. So I think that if I'm clarifying regressor, I'm like, okay, I don't think he's going to be as good as people think he's going to go. So it's not really a regressor, but just more of managing expectations. People are probably going to hate me for saying this, but I think if there is going to be a regressor candidate, it is going to be offensively, and it is going to be Josh Jacobs.
I can see it. I can see it.
I don't like saying that.
I don't know. It feels uncomfortable to talk too. You're kind of hitting the. You're running very close to hitting the wall with Jacobs.
He's 28. Like, he was kind of banged up last year. I know the offensive line wasn't great.
He has he's 160 carries shy of 2,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of wear and tear on the tires. And I think it did show up a bit last year. Like I said, the offensive line wasn't doing him any favors at all whatsoever. And the question too is like, does Marshawn Lloyd stay healthy? I hope
so. He's my surprise stud.
Like, honestly, like so much of whether or not I really don't think people understand this. So much of, I think, Josh Jacobs' performance, and if he regresses, is going to be dependent on whether or not Marshawn Lloyd stays healthy.
Yeah, if you can split carries effectively, then I think Jacobs will be fine. If he's getting another 200 carries this year, I think he can start to slow down. Because when you look at the roster, it's really just like Martinez is the next guy who you want as a serviceable NFL back.
Yeah, who I think is like Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah. But he's like the practice squad guy who has to get 3 games, and then he's signed to the roster. So
yeah. And obviously, like, Chris Brooks is your fullback-esque, short yardage kind of a thing, pass protector. Like, I love what Chris Brooks does. I'm glad he's back with the team. I think that he's a very, very underrated player for the Packers in terms of what he does. So I mean, it really is. It's going to depend on Marshawn Lloyd. If he can stay healthy, And I think Josh Jacobs won't regress. He'll be able to stay a lot healthier, and we'll have Marshawn Lloyd, which is just another dangerous weapon because he does have some zip to him. When
Dude,
he
that
actually,
what was it? Indie game?
yeah, as a pass catcher, doing it all.
He had some juice. I mean, so he's
He did,
25 right
yes.
now, but
That's crazy.
that's too bad.
I know he was a little older because of an ACL injury in college.
Oh yeah. I think Brett Coleman was really high on him coming out. That was like forever ago.
I know. It was how many injuries ago now at this point? Who's your regressor?
I talked about him, Carl.
Oh yeah, that's right. Carl Brooks. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
So, but Marshawn Lloyd is your surprise stud.
Yes,
What do you kind of like? Do you really thinking he's going to be healthy finally?
man, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
Praying to Vince Lombardi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Marshawn Lloyd does stay healthy, like obviously I won't beat a dead horse here, so to speak, or an injured one. Knock on wood. Yeah, I mean, if you can tag team with Lloyd and Josh Jacobs, like both those guys, I think are going to have a really good year.
Then I think at some point in the year you swap like backs, and Marshawn Lloyd becomes more of your Aaron Jones, and Josh Jacobs is like the bruiser back type thing.
Oh, man, dude, when we had Aaron Jones, like that offense, it was
Mhm.
so much fun, just dipping and diving in between tackles. Whew, that's your surprise stud, man. I did go with offense too,
Okay.
and I think it's really going to surprise you.
I'm so ready to hear about what is currently wide receiver 7 on our depth chart. I'm so ready.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Tell me about J. Michael. Tell me about J.
Dude.
Michael.
Dude, I think Sturdivant's gonna go off. I don't like. I legitimately do.
I was
I
kind of sort
know.
of joking when I said it was J. Michael. I
I'm
wasn't
dead
expecting to actually
serious.
get it.
No, it was yes. I was like, dude, I watch his film and I'm like, this is way better MVS. Again, I've said this before. I think J. Michael Sturdivant is the real deal. And I am not going to be shocked if he's wide receiver 4 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because I
I'm
think he
just
can
trying
do
to
the stuff.
find something right now.
I think he can do the stuff that they want Savion to do. But I think he can do it more consistently. Like I know that Savion had that really cool contested catch. I can't remember. Was that against the Jets?
Was it the Giants game?
It might have. It might have been. It was one of those. I can't remember. It was against a poor team. like I know he didn't do agility testing, but he's 6'3", 207. Okay, he ran a 4.4 and with a
Yeah.
39-inch vertical, and like everybody's like, well, look at his college stats. I'm sorry, he played for what team? He played for the California Golden Bears. Again, not exactly playing well. Then he went to UCLA. Again, not the greatest team. Unfortunately, he ended up at Florida in one of their worst seasons.
Yeah.
fact that
He's
he
had a rough
signed,
go.
I legitimately think he's just had poor decision making on colleges. Like that's kind
You
of
don't
my
know how to
thing.
pick a college. You will be an
Like-
undrafted player.
Yeah, I mean his best year was in 2022.
Yes.
755 yards, 11.6 yards per reception. That wasn't his best though. That wasn't his best yards per reception, which is key. And I think this is a thing where people need to take a look at. When he was at UCLA for 2 years,
Okay.
in 2023, all right, 36 receptions, 597 yards, 16.6 yards per reception.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And if you have a high yards per route run, that's another key factor into being a good NFL player.
Then it dipped a little bit, 14.3. And then as a senior at Florida, with, again, if you know anything about Florida in 2025, horrible, absolutely horrible. Still, 15 yards per reception
Mm-hmm.
on 27 receptions,
Good player.
406 yards.
Good
Yeah.
player.
Like, I mean, he still had 16 touchdowns in the last 4 years. I think that's pretty solid. Again, 2022 overall statistically his best year. 7 touchdowns there, 11, but only 11.6 yards per reception. I mean, this dude can stretch the field, and I don't think you can ever have enough guys, which we've seen in the past. If again, Christian Watson looks great, seems like he's doing awesome now. They paid him money to prove that he continued to be awesome. But man, I'm telling you, I think that you had Sturdivant in there too as well. I think he can do everything that you want Savion to do, but better. I think he can stretch the field in a very Christian Watson-esque manner. Obviously, he doesn't have that 6'4" frame, but he's a bigger bodied wide receiver that they like. I know some people have called him like Alan Lazard, who can actually catch, which is wild. So basically, not Alan Lazard at all. I know you were joking, but dude, that's my surprise. that's that's my guy who I think who's going to be a surprise stud. It's going to go off and is going to I think he's going to take somebody's job as wide receiver 4 especially as you progress towards the season. If he gets cut, I'll be shocked because I don't think he's going to.
Matt LaFleur's like foaming at the mouth watching him block too.
Honestly, yes. Oh yeah, 100%. And the one thing we don't have right now on this offense that Matt LaFleur loves having is that goon wide receiver.
Yeah, the Malik Heath type player.
Malik Heath. Who else? I mean, Alan Lazard did that.
If Belton could get out of the way, just play special teams. Just be our gunner. That's it.
Here is if you want to know what's crazy too is there are several beat writers just in general who have compared Sturdivant to former Packers first round pick Javon Walker.
Oh yeah, no, I could see that.
Like that's been his kind of NFL comp out there, which is, I mean, that's crazy high praise.
How did Walker's career turn out? I was slightly too young.
Well, I mean,
I don't think wait, what year was he drafted again?
2002.
Yeah, I wasn't born. Sorry.
Like he had in 2004 was his best year, 1,300 yards, 15.5 yards per reception. That was his average.
Okay.
And then he ended up in Denver. Again, another 1,000-yard season. He again just dealt with injuries, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like when he played, he was good. When he did play, he was pretty good. I mean, again, rookie year, 319 yards. Then 2020 and 2003, 716 yards. Average 17.5 yards per reception. So that was the stepping stone. 2004, boom, 1,300 yards, 15.5. Got hurt in 2020. Got hurt in 2005. Heads to Denver, another 1,000-yard season, 15.7 yards per reception, and then just kind of only played 16 games the next 2 years and was out of the league, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Hopefully, Sturdivant has a longer and healthier career.
Yes. You can, definitely hope on that. But I mean, frame wise, there's a lot to like there. He's clearly athletic. He's put up numbers in college, but I think that looking at the yards per reception, yeah. So that's my. I know you were joking, but that's funny. You were so. It's like, hey, you want to hear about wide receiver 7? I'll give you wide receiver 7. Yeah. I think again going into training camp here, start the season, especially preseason, it's gonna be Tyrod Taylor's #1 target, or Kyle McLeod or whoever it is, Kyron Drones.
McCord. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be drone strikes to Sturdivant.
That's what it's gonna be. 3 games of the preseason, then you never see either of those two again. Banished to practice squad hell.
Exactly.
Like Nayor could be one too, but he's flashed early this offseason. Sorrell would be another good surprise stud choice, but
who did I pick on? I think I put in Warren Brinson was going to be my surprise stud for defense there. That's kind of what I talked about. And again, low hanging fruit. You and I both agree. I can't see a world where Keyshawn Nixon makes it through the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Is that crazy to say?
Well, I mean, hot take. As far as corners go, you could have worse than Keyshawn Nixon.
I think Dominique Jackson is going to end up being better than him.
Probably, but I'm just saying. like I know we hate on Keyshawn a lot, but he does do good things from time to time. You just got to get rid of the boneheaded penalties.
Or the Miami Dolphins corners. I think they're
Storm Duck is one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think Cam Hart is the other.
Yeah, it's bad.
Did I get both of those right? From the top of my head.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. You said
they drafted someone too.
Well, it's now Chris Johnson and and Storm Duck.
Oh, Cam Hart, I think is on a different team. Whoops, different blue team. Yeah, like Darrell Baker is good too. I think it's.
They got Zane Anderson and Omar Brown as their safeties.
Oh yeah, look at that. They
Forgot
had
about
Jason Marshall Jr. playing the slot for them last year.
Yeah, dude,
I was
I'm looking
thinking
forward to
I was
it.
thinking of Juju Brents, the other like indie corner that not panned out in the NFL.
That's funny. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm excited. Obviously, we're finally going to get into some football here, end of the month, sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, training camp
Looking-
starts this month. Hooray!
Yes. Finally, we get to do more roster predictions. But
Oh, fun.
that is, I know, right? That is all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, go Pack Go.
To Packers fans coast to coast, thanks for going beyond the frozen tundra. We appreciate you tuning in. And as always, go Pack Go!